Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Danita and I do mostly Disney content. If you enjoy Disney content, please make sure and hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And check out my Vlogmas playlist that is listed down below. Today I am doing a tag that I'm super late on. My friend Susan over at Twinkling Beauty tagged me about a month ago. But at the time I don't think I had enough gym chores to do this tag. But it is a 15 question gym chore tag. So I'm just gonna get started. So the first question is, when was the first time you ever saw a gym chore figurine? So it was about 2 years ago when I was getting ready for a wedding and I was shopping because we got married on Thanksgiving. So everything had kind of a Thanksgiving / Christmas theme. And I found this ornament and I just fell in love with him. And that actually is what started my gym chore addiction. And I would really like to have the whole set of those Santas and the Santa around the world for my tree. Number 2, how many gym chore figurines do you have in your collection? So I have 12. I have 12 gym chores. That does include the Santa one and one that I have put up for the end of the holidays. What was the first gym chore figurine you ever bought? Well, again, I think that I owned one before, maybe still do in storage somewhere, but it would have been the Santa. Is there a specific Disney movie that your gym chore collection is mostly made up of? No. I have kind of a mishmash mix-up of all my favorites. Are there any specific collections or set that you have? No, I'm collecting dragons, I'm collecting Stitch, animals. Yeah, I just collect what I like. I do like that white woodland set. I really want the white woodland Rapunzel and Snow White, but I want that whole set. Do you own any holiday gym chore figurines? Yes, I have 2. It also says which one is my favorite. So I have 2. I have the Ursula Halloween one, which is already put up because Halloween is over. And then for Christmas this year, and yes, I know it's not Christmas yet, but we're really bad at this in our house. My husband got me Holiday Stitch. And he's massive. I mean, look at this. He is massive. And he's got the little package and he's tearing it apart. And I love him. And he is definitely my favorite holiday gym chore. And also this one because I bought it for a wedding. I really like the holidays. What's a gym chore grail figurine of yours? Right now I think it's the Rapunzel Woodland or the Stitch reading to the ducklings. I love both of those. The big Stitch with the ducklings. I love that one. How do you display your gym chore figurines? Are they out all year and do you change your display often? So right now, I keep them on shelves out all year except for Ursula, and except for Santa. I think that the Stitch one might stay out, but I don't know, I haven't decided. I think I may keep all my Stitch ones out together. Now, we are moving, and I'll tell you that announcement later because we're still months and months and months away from that. But when we move, I'm not gonna have room to have them out all the time. So I am going to have to rotate. But for now, they're out all the time. How do you, out of your entire gym chore collection, which is your favorite and why? Only because of what the next question is, because it's really hard to choose. But I guess my favorite is Elliot because Elliot is simply my favorite character. He's massive. He's the first one I bought myself of this type of figure. And he reminds me of my childhood. So definitely love my Elliot. Now the next question, which gym chore figurine holds the most sentimental value for you? So it's this guy. So my husband and I were in Knoxville shopping and he pretended that he wasn't feeling well and was gonna run off to the bathroom. I know this is too much information, but he pretended. And I was kind of right behind him, and I lost him in the store. And then I was waiting outside the bathroom for like 30 minutes thinking, oh my gosh, what is wrong with my husband? Well, he had never gone to the bathroom. He had lost me in the store so he could turn around and go back to the Hallmark store and surprise me with this. And my husband is super sweet, but he's not always like a gift giver. He doesn't, it makes him nervous, I think, to buy things that you haven't picked out. So the fact that he not only bought this for me, but he picked it for me, this is by far my most sentimental. And are there any rare Disney Jim Shore figurines that you have? I don't think so. Maybe this guy, I don't know, because I got him in an antique store and I've never seen him anywhere else. I got him because he reminds me of my son Christopher, who played rugby and football. But I don't think anything is really rare, at least not at the moment. I know some are out of print, like Figment was out of print. I think even Elliot maybe is out of print, but I don't know if that makes them rare. What is your most expensive Disney Jim Shore figurine? Maybe Elliot? I don't actually have any idea. They all seem to be about the same price. I don't have any of the really, really expensive ones. How often do you buy Disney Jim Shore figurines? Well, except for the Santa one, I only started buying them in July. A lot of them were gifts or came in Magic at Eudora boxes. Even I think I got a couple in Bippity Boppity boxes. But that still makes it 2 or more a month. I have a problem. Not quite as bad as my Loungefly problem, but it's getting there. What's next on your list of Disney Jim Shore figurines to buy? I either want the Woodland set, I would probably start with Rapunzel, or the Stitch with the ducklings. If you could ask Jim Shore to create a figure for you that doesn't exist yet, which one would you ask for? Carl and Ellie sitting in their chairs reading the adventure book. That would be perfect. Carl and Ellie painting the mailbox. Carl and Ellie as kids. Carl and Ellie in front of their house. I think there's a theme there. I think that's it. So I'm not sure who made this tag originally, but I will tag Twinkling Beauty because she tagged me in it. And as far as tagging anybody else, I don't know that I actually have a lot of friends who have Jim Shores who haven't done this yet. So I'm just going to tag everybody. If you haven't done this yet, tag your it. So let's do my advent calendar. If you haven't been watching my Vlogmas videos, go back to the beginning so you can see how I made my calendar. And let's see what pin I got today. So let's see what pin I got. This one seems small. Yay! I got one I want to keep. I've not had the best luck with wanting to keep them, but I got Merida. And she's sparkly and beautiful. Yay! What a great way to end this tag. So that's all I have for today. Again, make sure you check out my Vlogmas list below. Subscribe, hit like, comment down below with your favorite Jim Shore and what your holy grail of Jim Shores is. And until next time, happy holidays and have an absolutely fabulous day. Bye-bye.